Good day. Thought I'd share a little Star Citizen mining. We're currently on 4.6. We're eagerly awaiting 4.7. I am sitting in Crew L1, which is just an outpost station. I'm in a large hangar, and I thought I'd pack up for a mining expedition. So it's going to be a small one. We're going to pack up a mining ship inside of my carrying ship. We're going to go out to a moon and we're going to mine some rocks and then return and refine the mining. Just to kind of show the loop. So I thought I'd record it.
To the ASUS vehicle retrieval system.
We're going to grab our Golem here.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
And you do it in this order. Well, this is one way to do it. This is how I do it. There are many ways of doing this exact same thing. Some people use pads to do it. I like doing it this way because it's all inside the hangar, and then when I'm ready to pack up and go, I just pack up and go. Alright, so what I usually do is I grab the Golem here and I'll put it up on the side of the hangar so that it's not in the caution area of the elevator inside the hangar here. Speed limit so we don't go too far.
Your systems are online.
Ports are unlocked. Let's lock the ports since we have the baskets in.
Launch complete.
We'll go outside here so it's easy to see. And just outside the tape here, the caution tape, just park ourselves here. Power off for a second. Bring up the carrier ship. Ugh, this is always slow. You get used to it after a while.
Welcome.
Today I'm going to run with an
ASUS
M2.
vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, there it is.
Your vehicle has been
Cool thing is you ring that up, this stays here. While it's doing that, I'm going to pull up my Golem bags in the elevator here. Kind of fun watching the ship come up. There she is. Grab the bags here. I think a quick way to just type in Drake, I think. Yeah. I can do select all. I think that's all. These are all Drake. Yeah. We'll move in the elevator, bring those up, let that come up. We'll get the, meanwhile, we'll open the front. So the cool thing about the, well, the M2, C2, A2, they got this front area you can open up. So we'll open that up for the bags. I haven't decided if I want to keep using the M2 for this or switch back to the C2. The C2 is nice because you can do a 2-layer stacking. But the M2, I mean, it works. It works fine. load them up with the Drake ore pods. I said bags, but whatever. You get the idea. I think if I was running my C2, I would be able to stack these too high. Maybe I can't. I haven't tried yet. It's on my list to do's. I usually use my C2 for hauling, you know, constant hauling. So I think it's got partial load on it right now, and that's why I'm not gonna try it. But at some point I will try it, see if there's a difference. Theoretically, the M2's got more armor and more weaponry, but I usually don't get into any kind of fights with where I'm going and what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to load all these. I might just load a set of 6. But the nice thing about having these spare, I mean, you use 2 of these per golem, and the nice thing is you can stay out a while. That's why I like it. You can stay on the rocks for a while. Because usually what I do is I find a couple set of rocks there, you know, and if you just go out with a golem itself, you have to run back and forth all the time. In this, you just have to go back to the ship to unload and come back out. Now I could run with the mole. I have that, but the problem I found with the mole is, I mean, it feels like almost like exercise. You have to switch seats all the time, and you know, maybe I might do that again. This is really relaxing, you know. You can just roll out there and sit out there for a little bit, unless you blow up stuff, which I've done before. I've popped ahead on the golem and had to come back. I should start carrying spares. I think we're just going to run with a 6. I could run more, but this is enough. And I could really run a lot more if they can stack 2 on C2. We're going to drop the elevator down, get rid of that, and then, oh, I forgot to open up the back. Distracted. So we need to open up the back here for the golem. It'll go inside. Did I hit it? Yep. Go over here and drop this elevator. That'll put them back in the warehouse, quote-unquote warehouse. Oh, get some juice. So it's a slight, you know, it's a snug fit. Hold the landing gear up so we don't stick to the floor. A little bit of rubbing won't hurt it too much. However, I have hurt this thing badly a couple times doing this, and then have to back out and get it repaired. Okay, it's as far as we need to go, and I think it just stuck to the floor. I'm not sure. No, there. Okay.
Landing. Your systems are offline.
I do have a repair gun with me, and I've tried repairing it when I've broken it, but I have yet to have that actually work. So, I don't know. You get that, if you know, you know, but if you get that major torque something or other, ooh, this will be interesting. It'll probably push it a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we have 6 pods on board. We got the Golem. We're gonna head out.
Crusader Industries.
Check our repair just in case, and fuel. Okay, I don't know why this needs restocking, but we don't ask why, we just accept and move on. I won't do the mapping until I get outside the base because the mapping server is a little weird. This current state.
Launch complete.
Raise the gear. I said raise the gear. There it goes. Alright.
Thank you.
One of my favorite moons is the Cellian. We are going to choose here and then there. You kind of adapt to how the mapping works currently. I had better luck doing what I just did than trying to map directly. It takes you by way of the Crusade planet.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel. Shields on.
Clear the, shouldn't have to map anywhere. Well, hello. Okay, it's cleared, so I should be able to just
Shields off.
go right to the moon now.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Then we'll randomly pick a place to go. That looks good.
Quantum travel engaged.
And then we'll bail out
Shields on.
before we're actually
Quantum
there.
travel complete.
That'll keep us away from the actual point. So we can find a nice place to go where theoretically nobody should be. I may have waited, or maybe, I can't talk. I might not have waited long enough, but we'll see. Might have a little extra distance we need to travel. That's okay, we'll get there. Ah, it's not that bad. Ooh, speaking of, we have a group here. Let's see what these look like. Be nice to drop right down in the middle of 4 or 5. I think I can scan this and see what this is. Maybe 76,000. We'll take her in, see what there is. Then we'll have to find a flat spot to land. Actually, if this one's good here that we're coming near, I'll go past it, and then that'll give us some other things we can take a look at. It looks like it's stone or rocks, or not rocks, the small, like the hand mining areas, because the dots are all on top of each other. Oh, what did that say? I can't read it. No, it's got the arrow down. Let's flatten out. Make sure I don't go splat. It looks too close together. It looks like the gemstones. Wish they wouldn't punch up like that. All right, we're gonna land over here. We're gonna land over near this crater, I think. We're still gonna go look at that one behind us. Landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
Yes, that's what I said. Like to find a nice flat spot behind me at least for loading, unloading. Looks good, no? Take a look. Yeah. Whoa, handstand. This thing's very front heavy. Okay, that's off. Let's drop our signature a little bit. Okay, she's even.
Weapons off.
We'll turn off our radar. Drop these down. Drop our signature. I'm gonna leave some of this stuff on. We'll put the speed limiter on just in case. Okay, I think we're ready. I like leaving it on, the shield on, just because I want to be able to find the thing myself. I don't know if this is correct. This is just a strategy I've adopted. Other people can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I've only been playing this game since January. Alright, we don't need these. We just need this thing out. Alright. Power up. Maybe. Try again. Power up. Alright. Got power. We're speed limited. Go outside. This is the part. Getting it off the deck is always interesting. That's how I that's how I damaged the drill last time. Alright, we're gonna put it back on the deck because we want to close the M2. Turn off the power so it doesn't go skidding across the way. I don't know how camouflage this really is. I set it next to a ridge just to, you know, give it a little bit, and it can only supposedly be spotted 2 kilometers out, so we'll see what happens. I missed. There she goes. Biggest thing I have had problems with this game, I mean, aside from the weird bugs you get, I mean, there's always that, and it's still alpha, blah, 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 whatever, it looks close, but then when I go to actually go outside and look, I'm like forever away. Ooh, quartz in the distance.
Engines online. Launch complete.
I'm not sure if I have a bad FOV or what, but I always have that problem. Okay, let's see what this is. This looks like hand mines. Let's give us a little more juice. Yeah, see the little stones. We if I would have brought a I could hand mine it. These might be all hand as well. Give us a little bit more speed latitude here. I think this might be an us mining. I could have brought an Atlas too, as well. I mean, an Atlas as well to. No, I think we can do these. Hopefully they're not impossible. I always hate that. All right, let's limit our speed to prevent bad things from happening. What do we got? An easy. I like easy. Yeah, aluminum. Yeah, we can do this. So we gotta get in distance. All right. Let's drop the laser and start off a little lower. We're in fracture mode. Okay, we're good. Keep it in the zone. Whoa. Keep it in the zone so that it builds and then fractures. But I always forget to pull away. And that's how my drill gets messed up. So we're gonna sit here until it's about to crack and then we'll pull away. Let's see if we can prevent it. Oops. Alright. Crack it enough. We got some things. Switch to extraction mode. Gotta get close enough. I'm not too picky when I'm out here. What we got here? Yeah, that's a winner. Yeah, the inert. We'll just have to get ditched, but we'll take everything that you got there. Too close. And these things fill up pretty quick, as you can see. In the lower right, there's a white bar there. That's filling up really quick. Now I could be picky and not do aluminum. But I mean, aluminum sells pretty. I mean, it sells fairly well. It doesn't sell really good, but it still sells fairly well. We'll fill this one up pretty quick, it looks like. There she is, all full. Put this away, head back to the bus. Now, once I get better at this, I'll probably become more discriminate. Only pick what I'm, can really do well. And then you'll obviously stay out longer, but I do a lot more, well, maybe more. Who knows? 4.7's just around the corner, so. Alright, let's limit our crash ability here. And you'll see what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna put myself like really, what looks really close to the fender here. Alright, we need to unlock our port so we can change out the Now watch. Watch when I turn. This is how far away this thing is. Look how far away that is. It looked like I was right up on top of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Do we hit it? Maybe I just got a depth perception issue. Alright, let's pull this off. I found if you pull to the right and then pull it forward, you get them out. And then the second one. Come on. Here it goes. Let's get the new ones. Uh-oh. Luckily we're in space though. Oh! Run and jump! Oh no! That's not good. Why is that not all the way down? It's fairly flat. Huh. Alright, let's try the other way. I've had it with the lip, and I usually am able to jump up there, but today... And this one we can definitely get up to, which is good. Alright, peel this off. I'm going to store left to right, so the ones that are used will be on the left side, and the new ones will be to the right. Whoa. Yes, where are you going? That way. We'll close this. That way I don't push it out. Sometimes I use the lock or the grid to straighten me out quickly. Cool shot. Put it away. Put it away. Thank you. I think it's just that. I don't remember which one does what. Had to get a screenshot. All right. Put that back up. And just put these back in. They snap in. Just gotta have them close to the right orientation and then they work. She's locked in. He comes back and tells you, hey, your ports are unlocked. Right there in the middle. You turn that off. Turn some power on.
Launch complete.
Go back to our spot. Gear up. Give it a little juice so we don't have to putt-putt.
Landing gear up.
This is kind of fun to do too with the Atlas, like I mentioned before. You can go and mine some gems and stuff. Go here, limit the speed. Let's see what we can do here. Cool. I usually have like 3 impossibles and 1 I can do. Really annoying sometimes. Now I could go and use tools to do it, or to try to increase my range, but yeah, 33%, correct. Okay, let's fire up. Ooh, she's a little jumpy. Keep an eye on this one. This one's a little radical. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now we just need to maintain. Trying to get in the habit of pulling away so that I don't wreck the head. Alright, let's go to extraction mode. What we got in here? I'm gonna have to get closer. Pelexite. Alright. That's 90% inert. I'm not even messing with that. Back up a little bit. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of aluminum. Well, a lot. Not really. Got 28 units of aluminum or something when you refine this down. Oh, we got the aluminum covered, that's for sure. Geez, we're gonna fill up on this one rock. Alright, that was the 90 something. Oh, new rock. Okay. Well, so much for filling up on the one rock. Alright, let's move in. Is it worth doing? Yeah, maybe. Let's crack it. Alright, we're at 26%. We're gonna start off here. Look at how small that window is. Alright. We're ramping up. 47%. Go to 50. 53. Whoa! We just gotta watch ourselves. That window is tiny. Now we're just gonna maintain if we can. Pulling away. Oh no! I thought I was smart, but I was stupid. Alright, well, rebuilding. Definitely need to pull away. Nope, we're dipping. Come on. 45, 46. Damn it. Being a pain. Ooh. Got it. Alright. Was it worth it? Who knows? Yeah. This will fill us up, I think. Almost. Little piece over here. What's this? Alright, we'll come back. So this is the cool thing about just, you know, you find a vein and you don't have to be as discriminate as I probably should be, but just go back and get another pod, 2 pods, whatever. Landing gear down.
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Power off. Ports unlocked. See if the ramp comes down far enough this time. Look at that. I mean, in my view, we were right next to that thing. We're not even. Look how far I am. Oh well. All right. Hello? Knock, knock. There it is. To the right, over, and down. Oop. I guess I didn't quite get it. There she goes. Probably get on one of these rocks and get up there. Run! Alright, fine. Oops. I don't have my timing down. Okay, forward momentum, right? There it is. No! Okay. Alright. Fine. We'll go back to the front. Whoa. I'll just land in the front from now on. Well, look at all the rocks here, though. Send it that way. Come here, you. We'll just set it here for a second. Now watch, we're gonna be in the way of ourselves here. All right, we'll set it here. Cool. It's fine for now. Fine. No, it's fine. Stay. As I hit everything on the way out. Like I said, use the grid to help you out. Here's the other one. See? Gotta love the grid sometimes when it works for you. Going up. Close this one. We'll just land in the front for the last one. I missed. There it goes. What's going on here? I think I got my depth perception messed up again. There it goes. Love how the camera freaks out when getting in. We're locked. Got power.
Online.
Give it a little juice. Landing gear up.
Landing gear up.
Oh, I thought I locked them. They're locked now. Alright. Limit movement. Mining. We were working on something. Yeah, right here. That's the 92%. Ooh, 50-50, huh? What else we got? Get an optimal range. It's the 50-50. I think we got one spare set still. Of pods. Timber! Right, that's the 50-50. That is a good set right there. I don't know how much this sells for. I should look that up. That's what I probably should be doing, but I just like, I don't know, I like mining. Just kind of go with gut feel. Probably not the smartest. Wait, why is this thing being weird? Maybe I need to go nose down more. Alright, we gotta get optimal there. There we go. It says impossible. And it's 11,000. I don't think I can quite do 11,000 with the Golem. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Let's get this out of the way. There's some stuff over here at 5,000. Turn the limit off. Why does it feel like the gear's down?
Landing gear down.
No, it's not.
Landing gear up.
What we got here? I always like to land with a lot of, you know, possible targets in the area. These look like hand mines. Yeah. Okay, what else we got? There's some 3. Gotta get higher. So we gotta finish filling these pods, and then I got one more set left. So it'd be nice to have that. Looks like hand mine wells again, because I think that's what that arrow tends to be. We'll see. I always forget. Right, yeah. They're way too close to each other. Try over here at 6 kilometers. This might be a chance. Something fun. Other side of this hill. What's that in the distance? Can't quite see. Alright, what you got for me? Ooh. And it's 9,000, so let's get into... Ooh, look how close you gotta be. Holy cow. Alright, we're in the butter zone. Yeah, it says impossible. And I don't think I brought... Oops. Ah! Shit. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I went to look at the inventory being dumb, and I pressed I, which also is the jets. Alright, well, let's see if we can find non-impossible in this area here. Ooh, a freebie. Let's see what it is. Yeah, we'll take that. We need to slow this down before I crash into something. Good. 5,000, we can do that. Alright, let's get into the butter zone here. Lower the laser. Start off easy. Crank it up. There we are, moving. Ooh. A little faster than I wanted. Come on, no, 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 it's wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, I'm scared you. Alright. Keep an eye on it. Alright, into extraction mode. What do we got? Ooh, pure titanium. I mean, you know, titanium isn't worth as much as aluminum, but you know what? I'm not... yeah, that's still in range. Better here. We're almost full, but I got one more bag at the one more pod at the set. All right, we gotta come back. So remember our bearing here. Does this give me yeah, 105 degrees? And this is 270, 280. Ramp this up. The one lone quartzite I can't do. land in the front this time. Oh, the sun's turning up over here in my office here, and now I can't see what I'm doing. Whoa! Don't do that. I pressed the wrong button again. Alright, landing gear down. Gotta take it easy. I've slammed into the ground before. Broke something. And that's a landing. Not a good landing, it's a landing. Okay, we're unlocked. Why is this making noise all of a sudden? Let's go check the coolers. I don't know why it's making noise. I did turn down the coolers. Make sure it's not going to catch fire or something silly.
Shields off.
Oh. I didn't turn them down now, though. It looks fine. Don't know why it's making noise. I did turn the shields down. Maybe it won't draw as much power. It's got a pretty high EM, so I'm probably still get detected pretty far away. I'm gonna have to make this quick. I'm getting low on hydration. Jump over the bike. Can't wait to be able to see what's inside these things. 4.7's got that in it. Listen to that. It sounds like a like a bad fan or something. Alright, we want to pull this way and go here. Oh, that didn't work this side. So are you only supposed to pull on one side? Maybe it's this way and then out. Yep. I'm just being stupid. Can't do the mirror very well. Not you. Look at that. What is causing that? That's weird. It's like residual or something. Okay. How about there? There we go. It's like active. I don't know why it's making that noise. Did you see that? There was something in the... Yeah. What is that? 56 meters straight down. Weird. Alright, last pods. Lock, good. Power, good. Launching. Gear up, 280.
Landing gear up.
Give it a little latitude. That's 300. 280. Yeah, there it is. Curious why we're this far out. Can we see the vehicle? Yes, we can. How far away are we? It won't tell us. But you can see the signature. I wonder if I should just shut them off. The only bad thing about shutting it off is that people can just walk right in because, you know, the force field's off. Not that they couldn't anyways, because you can stick your gun through the... yeah, whatever. This is the one we couldn't do, I think. I think this is the one we cracked over here. Yep. Extraction mode. Just need to get close enough. Oh, how about we slow this down? Uh, 60-30. Again. 50-50. All right, I'll take 50-50. It's underneath. A double whip. Oh, crap. How much is there? Alright, so this was, yeah, 60-30, 60-30. What we got going on over here? Anything good? Gold. Yeah. 7,900. Yeah, we should be able to do this. Alright, let's lower the laser just a little bit. I don't want to come out of the gate and have it, you know. We're going to have to push this one, it looks like. This might be the top of where we gotta be. Alright, full. Extraction mode. Gold. Pure titanium. I mean, you can sell it, right? I've sold a lot of titanium in my time. Ooh, lots of gold. Closer. Well, not lots, but high concentration. A lot of high concentration again. What else we got here? We're really close to being full, so we'll have to discriminate a little bit more. Titanium, what's the other one? I think there's 3 here, actually. Gold and titanium. Or contestant number 3. Alright, we're gonna go with gold and titanium. We are full. Give it a little juice. Look how far we can see that thing. Jeez. Yeah, I probably need to start shutting that off. All it's going to do is draw attention to itself at 22 kilometers. All right, we don't have anything to swap anymore, so we will park at the back. We'll limit our speed. Drop this down. We just need to open the tailgate.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Run over here. Look, I can never get close. I keep thinking I'm close. and then when I overcompensate the other way, I run right into something and start destroying things. So, you know, you just can't win. There it is. Yep. All right. Let's get back into this and pull it into the garage, quote-unquote garage. Power. Gear off. Too high. I just want to get lined up and then we'll bring it down. More. Can you get enough? Ah! Down. More. Gear. all power off. Bring up the ramp, and we are out of here. Ramp is coming up. I avoid the elevator because it does work most of the time, but it's slow and I don't know. This is so quick. Alright, we're just gonna turn off everything because the panels are all screwed up.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
Let's see,
Systems
radar on, that's on. Crank those up.
Shields on.
Shields on.
Weapons off.
Weapons were off, but not marked off. I don't know.
Engines on.
Engines are on.
Launch complete.
Maybe launch complete. Oh, I got it limited. My bad.
Landing complete.
Gear up.
Landing gear up.
Climbing to get out of the atmosphere. So this loop is actually it's pretty quick, relatively speaking. All right, let's map to crew L1 and go refine. Oh, it's taking me out. Did you see that? Let's not do that. I don't want to go to... We'll go here instead. I don't like going to the Omni points. Or Lagrange points, or whatever you want to call them.
Shields
It's still taking me to the Omni point. Where am I? Fine, we'll go here instead. Everybody goes to the Lagrange points, so I just avoid them. Even if I have to backtrack a little bit. I mean, it's not like we're backtracking a lot.
quantum travel.
And I don't even take the whole way either. Now we should be able to go direct. Just had to get around the moon.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel. Shields on.
Make sure my radar's on. Sometimes coming out in and out of quantum radar shuts off or something. Oof, my hydration is dropping fast. I think we'll be able to get on the ground. All I gotta do is get in the hangar and then I can pop a cruise. I don't want to run into the station. See if it'll give me a hangar close by. Let's see if a speed of 0 will give me. I've been messing around with seeing what. Yeah, there. And it seems like when you're moving, it'll give you the furthest hangar. It all depends what's available, of course. But it just seems weird that, and it might be just, what do you call it, observer error. Gear down.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
And touchdown.
Engines off.
Refuel. Engines are off. We can leave this on. As soon as the hangar closes, I can grab a drink. Hey, it worked the first. Ladders are weird in this game. Sometimes you can use the quick ladder drop, and other times you get hung up somewhere. And I don't know if that's lag or what, but something very much weird going on there. Is it closed? Looks like it is. Alright, let's grab a drink. Let's do the helmet test. Yep, we're not dying, so. Helmet back on, just in case. Alright, let's unload this. Put it on the side. We'll unload the pods. Put them in the elevator. Okay. This still has power, so we just need thrust. Okay. Now it has power. It's in a weird state. Alright. We gotta bump our head a little bit. You're up. If you don't get rid of the gear, it sticks to the grid off and on. It's really annoying. Alright. All we need to do is put this to the side. We can let it go down with the gear. We can let it go down with the M2 down back in. Power off. Unlock. It's unlocked. So we'll grab this set. And the reason I pull these into the elevator right now, you can start a work order with them, even stacked in the vehicle. But the problem is you can't get rid of the inert. I found that out the hard way one day. I'm like, why are my pods all still full? So we'll just unload them. I like using the Atlas to offload, but this lip here and this lip and this corner here on the ramp I always get hung up on, and so I only use it sometimes. But it's nice because you can just, you know, click, 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 click. You click one spot and it goes. It can be quite fast if you get the pattern down and you can get the angles right. And also have the Atlas not get stuck in one place. I think it's getting stuck into the ground. It's kind of weird. I'm getting fairly accurate with the rifle. We'll just drop them there and we'll sort it. Theoretically, if I were to stick these underneath the vehicle, I've noticed that it will automatically go into the elevator, but I like to be more positive with the setup. But if you do have the material, I've noticed if it's under the vehicle on the elevator and you drop the vehicle down in the big elevator or the hangar elevator, it goes automatically into the storage, which I thought was interesting. All right, one more. Come on, get in there. Oh, I'm short. Short in space. Let's make sure it got onto something. I like to lock them down just because I know that if it's kind of there, it works, but once again, I like to be positive on it. All right, we'll drop these. We'll drop the ships. All we need to do is drop the M2. The other one will go with it. Let's go down to the refinery. The big hangar. A wonderful world of elevators. Hey, it worked. The lobby. Down to the refinery now.
Clear Bay 3.
So then we'll just select the station, set up a work order. Oh, we have construction rubble in the area too. Should we batch together? The aluminum and titanium, we tend to sell that. I don't know if it matters. We're just gonna do everything. I'm sure at some point it'll matter, you know, like if you wanted something quicker, or you could batch it into different orders. It take 7 hours. You get everything? We did. I don't remember if I need to do this or not. Let's find out. We do. Okay, we got rid of all the inert materials, I think. Yes. Maybe. Let's find out. Yes. Alright, and that's it. Pretty cool, huh? Well, I had some fun. Hopefully you did too. Until next time, hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.